This one was from Josh Bailey. He says, another question, a silo question. After watching the silo vids, basic and advanced, I want to restructure my WordPress site to silo it. I think the on-page stuff could be better as well, but my question here is just about the silo structure. I'm a chiropractor in Seattle. My website is my office's website. Okay, so it's a physical location. It's a real business. I want to target the golf injury market and the weight loss market. Would you structure the silo from the top down as county, then city, then target market keywords, or maybe another way I'm not thinking of? Okay, I started to answer this in Facebook, Josh, but I posted it over here intentionally because it was going to be a little bit more involved. And so as far as if you are a point of sale business, in other words, if people come to your location, they come to your store to make a purchase, to, in your case, it's a chiropractor, so for an office visit, whatever, you're probably not going to be targeting a very broad area. You're saying you're in Seattle. So my point is you don't need to silo based on locations, because that's typically reserved for like the service type businesses, the ones where the business goes to the customer's location. In that case, you'd want to silo out based on location so that you get the SEO benefit of that. In your case, since you're in one location, a static location, then most likely you don't need to do any sort of location siloing. I would silo based on services or topics, in other words. So topics / services. In your case, you could have like a top level chiropractic. I don't know anything about this industry, so I'm just going to be kind of throwing some ideas out there as far as like how I would structure the silo, but since I'm completely ignorant to the chiropractic market, I really don't know how to stack the keywords. This is going to be up to you to determine how to properly structure your silo based on the keywords, but a general way that I could recommend would be something like, you know, you have a chiropractic injury category, or something, or you know, whatever you call those, the general term for that, and then under that you would have subcategories: golf injury, weight loss. Oh, well, that's a different one. Weight loss is different. I thought it was another injury term. So you might have to do. I didn't know chiropractors had something to do with weight loss. Shows how much I know about chiropractors. Yeah, you would just have to figure out what your top level terms are. Josh, and then figure out like how to categorize it. I mean, if your entire site is, if it's just a chiropractic site, you don't need a chiropractor top level category, right? You could just start off with subcategories, which would be the top level. Your top level silos would be like what you would consider subcategories of the chiropractor term. Does that make sense? Am I making? I feel like that's as clear as mud.
It makes sense. It makes sense, really.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, so anyways, my point is you just want, what I would do is just worry about going with topics and services and not worry about siloing a location, because you don't need to. That's more reserved for like service-based businesses. So just do your keyword research and stack your keywords. And guys, all I do for that is I just open up an Excel file, or I use Google Drive or spreadsheets mainly. But just put your top level terms and start doing your keyword research. I go through the same process. I've talked about this a dozen times, but I go to Google Trends. I use Power Suggest Pro, and through those I'll just start stacking my keywords in a logical manner. Also, by the way, when you're using Google Keyword Planner, which remember guys, it's an AdWords tool, not an SEO tool. However, you can also get some silo ideas and how to group keywords together through the ad groups tab when you use the Google Keyword Planner. And again, it's not perfect, but it will give you some ideas on how to group keywords together. Also, remember to use Google Trends and look at the related search phrases, both the top and the recent tabs in Google Trends, and that will give you some additional silo grouping ideas. Okay? And then Power Suggest Pro will give you your long tails, so for your supporting posts.